Parents, how did your son or daughter's significant other win you over? My son Jason's been dating this girl Emily for about 6 months, and honestly, I wasn't impressed at first. She seemed nice enough, but I'm protective of my boy. He's always had terrible taste in girlfriends. The last one tried to fix my garage organization without asking. But then we had our big family barbecue last month. Jason was telling everyone about my '78 Ford pickup, the one I've been restoring since he was little. Most people just nod politely when I talk about cars, but Emily's face lit up. She actually asked if she could see it. I figured she'd look for 2 seconds and move on, but she didn't. She walked around the truck asking real questions, not the usual "wow, it's so shiny" stuff. She pointed to a spot where the chrome was starting to pit and asked if I'd tried using mother's polish instead of the cheap stuff. I thought she was just guessing, but then she started talking about how her grandfather taught her to rebuild an engine when she was 15. I tested her, asked her about compression ratios and timing chains. She knew everything, even described rebuilding a '72 Camaro engine step by step. This wasn't some girl trying to impress me by pretending to know about cars. She actually knew what she was talking about. I offered to let her ride in the truck, thinking that would be enough. But Emily laughed and said, "Only if I get to help fix that squeaky door hinge first." I'd been putting off fixing that thing for months. She disappeared into my garage without even asking where anything was, came back with the exact right wrench, and had the squeak gone in 15 minutes. But here's what really got me. Later that afternoon, this crazy summer storm rolled in out of nowhere. Everyone else ran inside screaming about getting wet. I was about to go cover my tools when I saw Emily already out there, wrestling with a tarp to protect my toolbox. She was getting soaked, hair plastered to her face, but she made sure every single tool stayed dry. She didn't know I was watching, didn't do it to show off, just saw something that mattered to me and took care of it. When she came back inside dripping wet, I handed her a towel and said, "Thanks for covering the tools." She just shrugged and said, "Good tools are hard to replace." That's when I knew she wasn't going anywhere. My wife thought I was crazy, but I pulled Jason aside that night and told him, "Don't mess this one up." He asked why, and I said, "She didn't just pretend to care about your old man's hobbies. She actually helped improve them." 3 weeks later, Emily showed up with a bottle of that chrome polish she'd mentioned. Said she found it on sale and thought I might want to try it. We spent the whole afternoon working on the truck together while Jason watched football inside. She knew more about bodywork than my own son, but the moment I knew she was family happened last week. I was under the hood checking the carburetor when I heard her telling Jason he needed to learn more about cars. Not because it's manly or whatever, but because your dad's not going to be around forever to fix everything, and someone needs to help him with projects. That hit me right in the chest. She wasn't just dating my son, she was thinking about taking care of all of us. I called Jason that night and told him if he didn't marry this girl, I'd adopt her myself. She laughed when he told her, but I wasn't joking. Emily sees people the way they want to be seen. She didn't try to change my interests or pretend they didn't matter. She jumped right in and made them better. Next weekend, we're rebuilding the transmission together. Jason's going to help too, whether he likes it or not.